Hello. How are we doing? Having a few issues with the exhaust that I put on from Pipeworks. Now the exhaust, if you want to go have a look at that video, do it at your own whim. But the exhaust down here, if you can see that, looks really nice. It looks smart. It looks amazing, and it sounds good as well. Unfortunately, I don't want to go into it again, but go and have a look at my install video for that if you want. There were quite a few issues. With the company and with the install and the pipe itself and what it's done to the bike. Hello there. But over here we have the Leovince Midpipe, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that on. I'm going to take this exhaust off, and although I really do like an underslung system, I'm just going to have to grit my teeth and get on with it, and have the pipe up the side. I'm going to see if I can still use the same end can, the Pipeworks end can, because it looks, well, it's black and it looks cool and it'll suit the bike a bit better. But if not, I'm just going to go back to the original can for the minute. But yeah, we'll see what happens with that. Hello, Poppet. She's digging up mud. That's what Kira does, she digs up mud. Right, so what we're going to do is we're going to do a sound comparison. This thing sounds great, it is running rich, and one of the other reasons as to why I'm changing it is because unfortunately with these Euro 5 MT10, I'm going to say MT07 because there's one over there. The Euro 5 MT10s is you can't run them when they've been flashed without the O2 sensors for whatever reason. And the O2 sensors in their stock locations, and after dicking about and fiddling, do not fit on the pipe, the mid pipe, because, yeah, reason. Like I said, go and watch the install video for that because it was a fucking nightmare. Anyway, I'm going to start her up now, and you're going to get to hear it from cold start. I'm not going to do anything fancy. I'm not going to do rev bombing or anything like that because I'm in the middle of a garage, and I don't want to fume myself out. I'm just going to dangle the microphone just in front of the old exhaust. So as you can see, it sounds great. It does sound good, I'm not going to lie. Unfortunately, with the bike running the way it is, it's running way too rich. It absolutely fucking stinks. The bike's not getting the fueling that it needs, unfortunately. So, yeah, I'm going to have to take it off. Which is, I don't know if it's going to be that much of a pain, because it was a fucking pain in the ass to get on. I'm expecting it to be a pain in the ass to get off. Microphone in my mouth. Oh, bloody cables. Jesus. Right, so I think, Jesus Christ, bloody cables. Right, so I think the way I'm going to do this is take the old one off, put the new one on, and then sort out the bodywork for putting the O2 sensors back on, because I am going to need to whack them back on, and it requires taking the gubbins off and then lifting the tank up and stuff like that, and it's just going to be a pain in the bum. So I'm just going to get the new exhaust, well, the new exhaust on, get the old one off, and then we'll go from there. Really, I think is the best option that I've got here. Another one of the awful parts of the design in this is that it uses the back brake pivot bolt for the master cylinder and the peg in order to hang off. So if you look at this, the movement there, it moves the brake pedal, which I think is a really stupid idea, and it's rendered the back brake pretty much useless because I can't use it properly. So that's been a bit of a fucking shitter, to be honest with you. So yeah, and there's been an issue with the clearance underneath the rear set there as well, which has been a pain in the dick. So to be honest with you, I'm kind of glad to see the back of this. Ow, fuck. And again, apologies for the lighting, because I understand this is very dark, but I don't really have much of a choice at the minute. I am trying to sort that out in the background, but there we go. Right, I've got it to budge. Holy shit, that is rusty. That's got some salt on it, hasn't it? Bloody hell. Right. Right, and now is where we need to get to the rear pinch bolt, which, if I remember rightly, is not a 5mm, and it isn't. And I can't remember if the nut is captive or... No, it isn't. Oh, there you go. So that's just popped itself off. Right, it's a 14mm. Okay. Let's get this fucker out. Right, there we go. And there's the nut. Shit. But yeah, so the whole... Oh, there you go. There's the bracket on the floor. The whole assembly relies on this rear brake pivot bolt. And I think that's such a stupid design. Now to get the midpipe off. Which is going to be fun because that is rusted to shit. Right, gee whiz. Let's get this fucker off then. These clamps are fucked. I don't know if you can see that really on the screen, but... Right, now on to the next one. I'm just hoping to Christ they've not seized on. I've just done that off camera because it was a pain in the fucking ass to film and to do, so... Oh, Christ. We should, proverbially, be able to now just pull this. Wish me luck. It's coming. Very slowly, it is coming. That's what she said. Right, it's off. Gee whiz. That's taking some fucking shit, that has. So yeah, I'm going to see if I can run the pipe as a standard setup. The end can, sorry, as a standard setup. Because it is a nice enough can. I don't think it's going to work because just the way that this has been set up for it being for this underslung, but I don't know because it's straight. I assume I can. I just might have to find a non-conventional way of actually mounting the thing. But what we are going to do first, we're going to give this a fucking clean. I said I will not be reusing these, and I'll be chucking this in the bin. I don't think anyone's going to want it after watching my videos, are they? So, unless you want it, I'll send it to you for free. There you go. There we go. Right, get that spring off. Get that cleaned up. That's the thing though, this weather. As soon as heat mixes with the salts and the water, you're pretty much fucked on anything that does get hot, which is quite a lot on a bike. Oh Christ, that's on there. Shit, a brick. Oh! I don't think that's coming off, you know. Oh, Jesus Christ, that's on. No, that ain't coming off. Without a bit of persuasion. I don't have a rubber mallet. The only thing I can think of right now is just whacking some ACF on it, leaving it to soak for a bit. Let it get into the cracks and the crevices, hopefully. So we'll leave that to sit, and we'll see if that's going to come out without a little bit of persuasion. But I don't think it is from the corrosion I can see around the rim there. So we'll set that to the side. And then here we've got the new boy. So I'm sure you've all seen one of these before. Leovince, and it's got the silencer as well, so it won't be too fucking loud. It's got a cat in there. So it's not going to be too loud, which is good because I don't like really overly loud exhausts. And we have the O2 sensor locations on hopefully the right pitch, the right angle. Okay, we get some new clamps. Fair enough, I might use them then. And we get some blanking plugs for the O2 sensors, which we will not be using. The same sort of brushed steel finish as the pipe itself. And the pipe's really nice satin as well. So there are your O2 sensor plugs, if you wish to use them. Hello there. And then you've got two washers in here as well, and a lock nut. So we'll use that. You're not going to say hello to all the people. Why not? But you are the channel mascot now. No. Hemlo. She says Hemlo. The end. Would you like to be unrusted? Let's unrust your minge. Should we try the exhaust without the exhaust on it? This could really fuck up my engine, but I'm willing to risk it for the goodies. Are we ready? Everyone has to do the no pipe run. Oh shit. Yeah. Fuck me, that was loud. You can literally hear the cages and the metal. Holy fucking shit. Oh dear. Yeah. God damn my ears. Jesus Christ. Yeah, maybe an itch. Oh, fucking hell, that's horrible. Alright, we have to put this back in now. Little tiny spanner boy. Look how small he is. He's very cute though. I don't know what we need him for, but he's very cute. Right, so I'm going to put this piece back on now. So this is the original hanger bracket for the original exhaust. I'm just going to ACF coat this just to help it not corrode any more than it already fucking is. It's only a little alley spacer, but very much vital to this. So I'm just going to bust this off. If you've never used ACF before, it's fucking amazing stuff. As you can see here, it's literally just taking off that sort of surface level corrosion. And it just helps to stop any corrosion getting passed into the metal itself as it starts to pit. I put it on everything. Honestly, it is the best stuff. You can put it on plastics, electrics, anything you want. And I've used it religiously for years now. So yeah, I'm just going to fix this up, to be honest with you, because I need it. Because I've had a really shitty rear brake for a very long time now, and it's fucking horrible. And then get the bolt. I'm just going to whack him through here. So I'm going to fix this back up, and then we're going to start looking at putting the mid-pipe on now. I can't be arsed dicking about with it being so dark anymore, so I just whacked it on auto, which is abhorrent of me, I know, but I don't have much of a choice at the minute. Right, so apologies for greying the image, basically. Leave you up there, and here you go. So you can see that there, but you can see, look at the welds. They are night and day above what you get from Pipeworks. I'm sorry, but that's how you do a weld. I mean, that's gorgeous welding. Look at even the welding up the side of the spline there and over the top of it, so corrosion and rust doesn't get in and doesn't splay apart. You know, stuff like that says a lot. So I am going to ACF coat this, of course. It's me. 10 times better than Pipeworks crap. So yes, look at that. They even did the satin finish, like sandblasted kind of finish. Pin shot. Really nice bolt on there as well. I think it looks zinc coated. Hopefully it's coated. Again, beautiful stuff. That is pretty. I'm talking about a fucking U-clamp and it's pretty. So they will all get ACF treated. Right, let's go whack her on. Might be the next day, by the way, but let's go whack her on anyway. Hello, doctor. Right then, boys. It is another day. I've cleaned the pipe up, gone over and, you know, got all the scale and crap off it. And today we're going to fit the mid-pipe, finally. Right, and now we're going to go and fit it to the bike. We are going to have to use the old bracket from the old exhaust. Oh, fuck. It was on the underside of here, and I do still have it, thankfully, so I'm just going to have to use that. If you're actually going to be able to see this at all, I can't really film it with one hand, but we'll try. So that's on. Wow, look at that. I don't have to use ratchet straps either. Yep, so that's just sliding straight on there. So the ratchet strap bullshit from Pipeworks was bullshit, because this fits on absolutely perfectly. That genuinely is a really good fit. That is a perfect fit. I would go and hazard a guess. So there we go. And that's held on in place. I am going to get the original exhaust bracket back on here, but in terms of fitting, that's solid. It's not going anywhere, that. So then we might have to use the original exhaust to put back on for now, and find something else, and then sell the Pipeworks one or something. Because the can itself is nice, it's just the mid-pipe that was horrible. So I'm going to tighten up the other side now, and we're going to crack on. Right, that is on. So what we're going to do now is we're going to see if the Pipeworks will fit, which I've just checked and it's not going to. So we have to use the original can for now, which I still do have, thank fuck, whilst we look for something else. And then it's just a case of taking off the bodywork and then whacking the O2 sensors back in and see if they fit. Hopefully they do, and we'll go from there. And then yeah, we just need to add on the original exhaust bracket mount from underneath, again, which I do have, thankfully. And then we're nearly done. So yeah, let's crack on. So we've got these two guys here. These original, the original exhaust bracket mounts, which I don't know why Pipeworks didn't use these in the design, because they're very good and they're in sensible locations as well, which is what everyone else has been using, except from those guys who decided to use the rear foot pegs. So I'm going to see which one, because I've got two of these, see which one it is that actually needs to go on. So it's this flat one here. So this guy basically goes up, if you can see this, he goes up there, and you drop it on the floor. You don't want to cross thread things, especially not in the frame. In the engine, especially not in the engine. Just pinch that up so just past hand tight. You don't want to fuck up the threads or the engine. You don't want to over torque this at all. So, alright, so that's done up. Now what we need to do is whack in the old bolt in there. Ah, my back. Oh. Right, so I've saved you the fucking faffery of taking all the bodywork in the tank off, of taking everything off, as you can clearly see. Now I already put the resistors in here, where the O2 sensors should be. So there's one here. Pull it up that way and pull it out. So these are the guys that don't work, so I need to put the O2 sensors back in. So just a note is the resistor caps for the O2 sensors do not work on these models. They need to have the O2 sensors in there, and the other one you'll find down here. Again, just pull that tab back. There is a video on my channel already about taking the parts and the tank off if you need it, but taking the tank off is definitely the easiest way to do this. So here are my original O2 sensors. I can't remember if there's a difference between left and right. I'm just going to check the length now. There's very little, if no difference, to left and to both of those. They're both pretty much the same. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and try and feed them down back around where they used to be. This is going to be the most faffy part of it, I'm not going to lie. And then we're going to find a sensible place to route this through. And then just for sanity, I'm going to plug this in whilst I'm here so it doesn't fall back out again. So that's in. Pull that down, there we go. And then we're going to try and route this back around the original way that it went, which is behind the back of here. I'm going to twist it backwards a few times. Now I'm just test fitting this. I will put copper grease on. I don't want to cut that up. It's alright, we know that that fits. So we're going to go to the most annoying side, which is going to be the left. Hopefully it's not the most annoying side, but hey, it's one of them. And we shall have a go. The left hand side plugs in behind this really annoying, you can't see it because it's dark, but this really annoying rubber cover like that. And then this routed, as far as I remember, behind the main wiring loom. And look at that, look, it fits Pipeworks with no alterations, with no rerouting. So there we go. I'll twist this back up. But anyway, well, that's going to be the test fit for now. I'm going to fiddle about with this and relocate things in my own time and stuff. But yeah, that's the left side done now. We can put the tank back on, hopefully. Right then, boys, everything's back together. Bolted back up again. Thankfully, it's not taking me that long, actually. Everything's back on. We've got the pipe on, obviously. Got the O2 sensors in. I'm just going to run it to make sure that it works. I've gone through my OBD2 reader. There's no fault codes, no nothing like that. Fuel pump primes, and we're just going to see if this starts up. Which it does. I'm not running it any more than that because I don't want anything to burn into that exhaust. So right, I'm going to pick up tomorrow. I'm going to try and put the end can on. I'll see you in a bit. Little wipe down. Hello everybody. It's been, oh god, maybe nearly a week now since the last part of this video. So I was waiting on this boy for ages. £17 it's cost me to get this gasket because I can't find mine. If you want the part number for this, by the way, it's there. I'm not sure if you can see it, if the camera's actually going to pick that up or not, but it is 2CR-14623-00. And this is the exhaust gasket that goes between the muffler and the end pipe and the mid pipe. You saw last time that I put grease on the exhaust headers, the 4-into-2, and then 2-into-1. I put put grease on there. I'm gonna wipe that all out, and I have got myself some Auspuff-Montage pasty. And I'm going to do that without you guys seeing because it's fairly obvious as to what that's for. But I'm going to do that in the background because it means we're taking the pipe back off again. And I'm going to fast forward and we're going to install this and we're going to install the normal end can. Now for the minute I am going to run the normal end can. Sneak peek, it actually sounds really good because there's no baffle in this or anything. And it's a nice volume. Now I will be changing that at some point. And I also have... Yeah, I'm actually going to try coating the exhaust black using stove and barbecue paint from Rust-Oleum. I'm going to see how that goes. Why not, hey? Right, we're going to whack you on and we're going to finish this up and I'll let you hear what it sounds like. See you in a minute. Pretty bloody cold today. Right, the kiddie fiddler's on. Do you ever look at hands and think, those are really fucking weird? Like, just look at them, just it's a stump with little stumps on it. And here we go. I am very excited for this. We have this collet here, which comes off the original can, and that collet or collar goes onto the link pipe, and then we've got our gasket here, which I'm just going to whack on there. Now, I don't know if this will work with the previous models because they have a slightly different exhaust and muffler, but it's going to be it's a bit finicky doing this, to be honest with you. But what I think I'm going to do anyway, is I'm going to whack our gasket in there like that, and then we're going to whack the exhaust on. Now, this doesn't line up. You might be able to notice this guy does not line up here. Leovince were meant to send me a part with this, I think, and I haven't got it, so I'm currently talking with the guys that I got the pipe from, and they're talking to Leovince at the minute. There's meant to be a bracket for the OEM muffler, which was meant to kind of go off that into this, and it hasn't come with it, and I don't know if you need to buy it separately or what, but they're helping me out with that in a minute. So I'm just going to run this without for now, and I might just see how stable it is without the exhaust bracket, or just make myself one up from something. And then I'll whack this guy on, and it does go in a certain way because you've got these locating pin which goes into the side of this here, so it only locates a certain way. Looks to fit quite nicely actually, so you can see that there. Thankfully those locating pins help a little bit, and then we can whack this into here. Oh, we've caught it. Hey, nice, right. Fucking hell, finally. That was a bit of a faff, but get our 5mm. Right. Now, that ain't budging. To be honest with you, that ain't budging at all. Even with the bracket not there, so I might just be able to run that without the bracket and just cut this off. Anyway, so there we go. That's it installed. It's as simple as that. It's really easy, nothing massive. Hopefully now, once I take it out for a ride, I'll do a different video on the ride, by the way, so you get to hear the proper sound when I'm on the bike. But yeah, hopefully it fixes some of the fueling issues I've had with it. And after it's been flashed and stuff, because the O2 sensors are in now, if not, I'm going to cry. But hey, we can get it on a dyno, and it's going to be a bit more healthier as well for the engine, just having it just that little bit longer. Although, you know, obviously the gap underneath is a lot bigger. It looks a bit kind of, I don't know, I don't like side-mounted exhausts. We'll see what happens. But until then, let me give you what you've been waiting for. Are you ready, boys? Just gonna let it warm up for a bit. Problem with the fuel in there, and my fucking indicators come off. That is sick. Fucking hell. That sounds fucking ace. Bit worried about all that backfiring though. It's running really rich. It smells a lot better than it did before I had the O2 sensors. Before I had the O2, oh my god! Before I had the O2 sensors put in. There we go. So I'm just gonna have to take this for a ride for the closed loop to kind of get back into what it's meant to be doing. And it wasn't doing that with the other exhaust. So I think that just from that alone, putting in the O2 sensors has definitely changed something with the fueling. Whether that's good or bad, I don't know. The throttle just blipping it seems a lot smoother than it did, although it is starting to stall at some points, so we're just going to have to see how it goes. But I'm going to try and rev bomb it for you now. So. Shit's falling from the roof. Right guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you very, very soon, I'm sure. And until the next time, boys and girls, sort them out. See you soon.